Hello and good morning, Frederick. I'm here at Pleasant Hill Farms with Alicia Foyer, Executive Director of Farm to School Frederick, and I'm also here with Ben Saylor, owner of Pleasant Hill Produce and proud partner of Farm to School Frederick. So, Alicia, explain Farm to School Frederick.
So, Farm to School Frederick is a local nonprofit here in Frederick County, and we focus on increasing access to locally grown, highly nutritious food and getting it out to all residents in Frederick. We emphasize the schools and working with the school districts and getting food to children.
Yeah, giving kids access to fresh food. And yeah, Ben Saylor, explain your contribution to Farm School.
I've been working with Alicia and her project for 6 years now. So I think basically from the get-go, from the beginning, we are a diversified vegetable farm on about 6 acres of land, and we grow basically year-round with the use of high tunnels and greenhouses. We have lots of different sales outlets for our products, and one of my favorite is Farm to School because the food's going to a really good cause, and that's very important to me.
Yeah, it's a great cause you two are working out here for, getting fresh food to kids around the county and teaching them something on the way about it. Speaking of important, Ben Saylor, explain why you wanted to get into farming.
Sure. Yeah. I guess it all started. I was actually working for Flying Dog Brewery at the time, while earning my master's in business. So as soon as I graduated from Mount St. Mary's with my business degree, I actually quit my job and then did some soul searching and tried to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. I know I wanted to start my own business, and starting a farm really just checked a lot of the boxes. I wanted to work outside. I always enjoyed gardening. I loved eating good food. There was the big push to eat local was really coming around. I knew there'd always be a market for my products, and I really wanted to do something when I'm on my deathbed. What did I do in my life? Did I contribute to society? Yeah, and I felt like growing food is one of the most intimate things you can do for people. It's what you eat and what keeps you alive. So here we are 11 years later, still making no money, but loving what we do.
Mad respect.
Thank you.
On the whole importance of farming, not too many kids really get the whole importance of farming, and half the time they don't even know where the food comes from. Explain your role in teaching kids the importance of that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We are becoming more and more disconnected to where our food comes from. And it's not just the kids, it's also adults. And we're just used to everything showing up and sometimes being prepared and ready when we buy it from restaurants and grocery stores. And so Farm to School Frederick really works hard to connect people to where their food comes from, how it grows, focusing on the different parts of the plant, the nutritional value, and even creating hands-on experiences where we can bring children out to the farm and learn about, seeing exactly how their food grows. We know that a lot of kids don't know that carrots grow under the ground and potatoes grow under the ground. And so when we can open eyes and show people all of the hard work of what farmers do to put food on our table and how critically important it is, they get really excited. And that helps build community and connection to not only just understanding where food comes from, but also taking care of their bodies and helping them be healthy and productive in their lives.
Yeah, it puts more of a spotlight on farming and all the hard work you guys put in.
Right.
All right, Ben, so what do you grow here?
So yeah, like I said, we're a diversified vegetable operation. So we grow mainly all vegetables, everything from zucchini and tomatoes to some of the oddball crops like kohlrabi and Asian eggplant and okra. Some of our big staple crops are things like salad mixes, lettuces, garlic, of course, tomatoes, are crops people like a lot. And then with Farm to School, then I can actually relate pretty well to what the school children are going to like to eat, and also what they're going to be interested to be exposed to. I have 3 kids myself, and I remember the first time I showed my son a turnip, he looked at it like I had 2 heads on me because he thought that that was not food. Yeah, pretty much. But then he tried it and loved it, and now he snacks on turnips. And I think that's what it's all about, is exposure and getting this food in front of kids who otherwise would never see it in their life probably. So it's a good way to expose them to new foods that they might not be getting at home or from the school already. And I've seen lots of times before where they try something, love it, and then when they get home, they're asking mom and dad to get some salad greens next time they're at the grocery store.
So, Alicia, how are you teaching kids in school about local foods and fresh foods?
It is a lot of fun to teach kids about food. And one of the things that we do, we call them in-school field trips. And we partner with farmers. And sometimes they come into the school and share more about what they're growing. And other times we do taste tests with schools and with the students in the cafeteria. But for example, Farmer Ben is going to partner with us at an elementary school in next week, and we're going to talk about peppers, and he's going to be able to bring peppers to the school. He's going to be able to introduce himself as a farmer, so they meet the farmer that's growing the food, and then they get to taste the pepper after they learn about the plant and the parts of the plant. And then they do a taste test, and they get to vote of, I liked it, I loved it, or oh, maybe I'll try it again another time. We always try to encourage children to not say, I hate that food or I don't like that food. Say, not today, but maybe tomorrow, because their taste change every single day. Yeah, and so they love it. I mean, kohlrabi, you brought up kohlrabi. It's an unusual vegetable that a lot of people haven't tried. And we had kids chanting for more in the cafeteria saying, we want more. Yes, when we cut up a kohlrabi and sampled it. So taste tests are a really great way to do that. And we're just really grateful for Ben partnering with us, growing the food, but then also his willingness to come to the schools.